guys, and welcome to another episode of Beauty with Consciousness. Super excited you're all here, but today is gonna be a little bit more serious topic, so please get comfy, get your favorite drink. I have water today, I have cafecito. I promised last time I was gonna bring cafe, so cheers. And let's get together on this journey. But before I keep going, I'm gonna ask you a question. Come closer. Have you followed me? Have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't, stop this video, go back to Beauty with Consciousness and click on that subscribe button. If you don't follow me, if you don't follow the page, you're not gonna know all these amazing videos and all this amazing information that I relate to you. So don't forget, go subscribe to Beauty with Consciousness. Follow me on my social media platforms that of course I'm gonna put in here so you guys can follow, and let's get to it. Now, don't forget, I have the box of emotions. We're always at the end of this video, before we finish Beauty with Consciousness, we're gonna pull a card based on the topic and the conversation we have, and let's see what they have to tell us later on. But in the meantime, today's gonna be a really serious topic. It is the beauty at the workspace and the silence that goes behind it, and all the quiet noise, but silence, but quiet, but not quiet, that we don't speak about. And I feel like this has been an episode that I've been wanting to speak about for the longest, and it's not the same chatting or talking about it, more than speaking your truth. Like we talked about that in last episode. If you haven't watched, go back and watch the second episode. But it's not the same when you don't speak your truth face to face, that you can see my expressions, you can see how I move my eyes, how I move my hands, and all these things, instead of a voice that nobody's looking at you or seeing you. You just have to listen to that voice. And so it is time for me to speak about certain things that are not as comfortable for me, or and it's not that they're not they're uncomfortable, it's just I've never spoke my truth on them, and it is time to speak them with respect. I always say you can always speak your truth and give your opinion as soon as you do it with respect. So let's get to the topic and dive in a little bit further on what we're going to chat today. So I'm naming this the beauty workspace, finding our voice in silence. Okay, just listen to that topic, the beauty of the workspace, finding our voice in silence. So for me to be able to digest this and give you all the information needed and kind of give you my insight of what I have experienced. Side note, this is what I have experienced, what I've gone through, and the situations I had to encounter, and the challenges that I have gone through. So like I was saying, for me to have, or to be able to do this with you, I asked myself some questions. So I wrote 3 questions to myself. I have them in my phone that I'm gonna read, and then I'm gonna answer. This is the only way. I don't have the answer, so you're gonna see the real truth of the answer, but I needed to write the questions to be able to chat a little bit further, and what I have experienced, what I've gone through, how I overcome those challenges, what did I do. Okay, side note, I have my little brujita. Look at her, she's so cute. Anyway, I just want to show you my little baby. Okay, I'm gonna put her right here because I told you Halloween is my vibe. It is my vibe. If you like it or not, and that's okay if you don't like it, but Halloween is a vibe. So let's get back to the serious mode. Okay, first question. What moments in your beauty career left the deepest mark? Where you felt silenced, discouraged, or unseen? It's a really heavy question that I don't even know where to start. Anyway, one thing turned into another, and I felt silenced, discouraged. The person made me feel down, that I didn't deserve the spot that I had or what I was doing. There's been moments that in my process of beauty, because of the position of, not the position, let me go back on that, because of the knowledge that I have, they have put me down. For me, look, beauty is part of my life. It's something that I love and adore. Why do I love beauty? I love beauty because I need to answer this question to keep going to that. I love beauty because beauty came into my life in a moment that I was lost, and that's how I found myself, and that's how I found that I knew how to do so many, that I knew that I had creativity, or that I had that in me, and it spiked so many ideas. I also love beauty because it fills me when I look at someone and I do their makeup and I finish the look and they see themselves in another way they never saw themselves before, even though they have makeup at home and they can do it themselves at home. I love beauty because when I turn myself into my characters, higher beings, or I create these creatures, I see myself beyond of what color may seem or what other people see themselves. I love beauty because it's the reflection of who I am, and that's me. Someone with freedom, love, creativity, no boundaries, being free, being respectful, and creating all these things together that encompass what love and beauty can be together. And that's why I love beauty. We can have opinions. You can have your opinion, I can have my opinion of what this eyeliner may look like. You like it to the left, I like it to the right, but we don't come with an agreement. But it's your opinion, it's my opinion. We have to come up with a conclusion, and there's so many other ways to figure out that conclusion, because it's my creativity versus the other person's creativity. But it's all about listening to each other, communicating, and on the end of the day, this is not a competition. This is for the company, to make the company look good, yes, but to make also the audience love what they see. They relate to it, that is real. And how you don't take something personal when you feel like it's about you. It's not about you, it's about the work. But is it you? Is it not the work? Is it, there's so fine line, right? So there were moments I would be like, you know what, Tam, it's not personal, don't take it. The person sees art a little different than you, and that's okay. And you have a different vision, and that's totally fine. But there is a pattern. That's the right word. There was a pattern that kept going on and on and on and on. And the pattern kept growing in a bigger scale, in a bigger bubble. And that's when I knew it got personal. Now this is not about my creativity. This is not about my art. This is just about the ego. And it's fine, having a fine line of you being able to understand that, recognizing that. So I encourage you, speak with respect, but speak about it. You don't like something, you don't agree with something, speak with respect. Okay, next question. How did those experiences of shame, bullying, or resentment shape the way you see yourself today? And how do you want to release them? but I was bullied. It's a horrible feeling. It is a horrible feeling. I never felt like that before. I kind of felt a little trapped, a little box on the inside. I'm gonna give you the word anger. Had a lot of anger. So much anger. So much. And when I left Texas, I said, I promised myself to let go of all these feelings that I have in me that do not serve me. As much as I want to have all these feelings for someone, some people, a lot of people, on the end of the day, this is not going to serve you. Who's going to serve? Who's going to damage? It's going to damage you, not them. They're living, doing, keep working on doing things like that to other people, but it's not going to help you. So how this have shaped myself today? Well, here I am. I'm still up. I do have a daughter, like I talked in the last episode. If you haven't watched it, you have to go back and see it. But she's special needs, and she has shown me so much patience, and she has shown me so much love. How much love she can give to others, to myself, and to family. But it's okay. It took some healing, some time with myself, some moments of speaking to myself, letting myself know that I'm valuable, I am loved, that I'm worthy, that you are an amazing artist. Because started playing my head with my creativity and that I wasn't good enough, you know. So I think this showed me a lot of lessons. And with the last time, on the last episode that I spoke about speaking my truth, this shows me to speak what I think about without holding back, with knowledge and respect. As much anger as you can have inside when someone tells you something, it is good for you to take a step back, breathe, and if you don't want to answer in that moment, that's okay. But it's okay to have a conversation and say, you know what, I would like to speak to you for a second if you have a couple minutes. I think this conversation that we have yesterday, I'm not okay with. And I'm not okay with it because these are my thoughts. And I don't think that's okay. You know, and that's fine. Why are we scared to speak our truth and be in silence when we have this? Why? If you're not hurting anybody, you're not doing nothing wrong. Now, I am completely different. I see my path with light. I live in my purpose. I live in my journey. I am doing lots of things now in the process of content, family, my kids, my partner, working in different things. But from everything that I've said, I'm happy. And that's what always matters. I'm happy, I'm thriving, because we don't have not everybody has the opportunity to open their eyes in the morning and see what is around, you know? And for the ones that don't, they can feel, they can touch, they can hear, and that's amazing too. So be grateful. Take a section on the morning to wake up and be grateful to what you have. At night, take a second to be grateful. Have you said God, thank you so much for today. Thank you, God, for this day, this morning. Regardless of what you believe, doesn't matter. Be grateful. I'm grateful I have a sweater. I can cover myself. I can dress up. I have clothes. And I'm grateful. So I'm a different person now. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to heal, how to forgive. And I do forgive all these people. I actually do. I forgive you for what you've done. I do, because forgiving you is forgiving myself. And it's a new chapter for me. I want to keep going forward. So I encourage you, if this is something that is holding you back, then let's speak. No more silence. Use your voice. And okay, last question. That I kind of just answered that, but it's okay. We'll talk about it again. It says, what truth do you want to speak now for yourself or for others in beauty world who may still feel voiceless? Get a journal. Maybe write your ideas down or what you go through. I think it is important that you write down what you're going through. It can be in different ways. You can have a journal for you to be able to release and speak what you're going through in life, and you can have another journal for your priorities and other stuff. But when it comes to your voice, have a journal. That helps you a lot, so you can be able to write what you feel and be able to speak that in a different way or version, but in form of a journal. Please don't let everybody tell you otherwise. You're all beautiful, doesn't matter what. Beauty world is amazing. The world of beauty is beautiful. We do have a lot of things, stigmas and things like that, of people, you have to look in a certain way. No, you look the way you want to look. If you want to have your hair up, and now it's different when we're talking about professionalism. That's a different topic. It doesn't have to deal with one thing to another. So you cannot get confused, okay? If you go into an interview, you have to go in professional based on the job description. Then you have to go in nice, neat, pull back, light makeup, whatever entails when it comes to that specific place that you chose to interview for. That's completely different. Okay, we're gonna pull a card. I pulled the cards out. It is time to do our emotional card based on the messages that we need to know, but also what we've been discussing today, that is beauty at the workspace. Let's see what they have for us and for me too, because I'm part of you. And of course, I'm always gonna give you a message based on the card. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna open up the cards. Look how pretty they look. And we're gonna do it. Okay, it is that one. Oh, that swirl is pretty. Why am I always getting like that purpley vibe? Maybe we need it. Oh, Jesus. It's this one. Let me show you what it looks like. This is a word. So, I'm apologize if I say this or pronunciate this wrong. Do not kill me, but this is the colors. It says here that you say it Awumbuk. Sorry if I said it incorrectly. If you guys know how to pronounce it, leave it down in the comments. The word I pulled today is Awumbuk. It comes from the Banning people of Papua New Guinea, and it means the emptiness that grieves, that lingers after something leaves. It's also that quiet heaviness in the air when the presence is gone, whether it's people, whether it's energy, or even part of ourselves when we have to let go. That is crazy. It's more than just sadness. It's a reminder that the space we felt after loss is also a space that can be cleared, healed, and filled with something new. So this is my message to you on the card. If you're carrying this type of emotion in your life, the grief of being unappreciated, the heaviness of a toxic workplace, or the emptiness after letting go of something that no longer serves you, know your grief is valid. But it is not the end of your story. That empty space is an invitation. It's where healing begins, where your voice can rise and where beauty and consciousness can meet again. You don't have to feel it right away. You just have to honor it. Breathe into it, that we talked about this in the beginning, and trust that what comes next will align with who you truly are. So I hope this message helps you. This is the card. It looks like flames, but different color flames. So if you're going through this grief, going through the situation, and going through this process of healing, know that we hear you, we listen, they support you, but it's also your choice. It's in your hands to do anything in the life that you want. It is possible for you. Do not wait for other one to tell you otherwise. You have the potential and you have the power to do whatever you want. It is only your choice and it's in your hands. So take it, honor it, and thrive in it. So I hope this helps to all of you. Thank you for coming to another episode of Beauty with Consciousness. Remember, don't forget, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my social media platforms. Of course, I'm gonna put everything here for you guys, and I hope this resonates with you. Don't forget, every Saturday we'll have a new episode for Beauty with Consciousness, and I hope I see you next time on the next episode. Bye.